And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Will Warren.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman. Tovar on at first, nobody out. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Warren in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. The 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. The 1-2. In the air, right field, Sanchez coming on. 1 away.
Batting third, left fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Just missed.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score, and they've tied it.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball.
Ball, that's it.
Got him. Out number 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab for Colorado. This one, Tomoyuki Sagano. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Inside, ball one.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Moniak moving under this one, and there's one down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's off the wall. Headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Munetaka Murakami swings through it for strike 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Got him. And there are 2 outs. That one fouled off. Man at second.
Ball, that's outside.
Line drive, base hit. Altuve around third. He scores, and the Astros tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Ball, that's out.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Tied up here in the early going. Rips that one to right. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Houston, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. One up, one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. And the go-ahead run stops at third base.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 run's in. Here's the throw. In there, he's safe.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 down. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Nope, that's down.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
And foul ball.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Now this one gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2. Man at first. So in now for Colorado, Troy Johnston.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 1-1. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strike. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And that gets down in the corner. Relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Ball inside.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. This to third. Base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Tovar. They get the force.
Got him.
They get him, but it was pretty close.
Ball, that's out.
2 runs across in the inning here in the third and final game of the series. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And now they trail by 1.
pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Man at second. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 1-1.
Ball two.
On the ground to third. Castro sends it across to first. Got him. And now Munetaka. Tommy caught looking his first time up. Swings and chases a low one there.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
On the ground to third. Castro sends it to first. Inning ends. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Edouard Julien.
Late swing, foul to the left. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Willie Castro. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ezequiel Tovar now at the plate. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily. On the mound now, Braden Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Man at second.
Ball, that's low.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 3. So a man at first. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's inside.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Nope, outside.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. And he starts the bottom of the 3rd with a double. That clips a corner. Fouled off left side.
That's a ball.
This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Jake Myers up next for the Astros.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Here's the 0-2.
No, inside.
Stays alive. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Vincent Lucas.
In the air center field. Doyle on his way over. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Tyler Freeman. Out to short, Pena. Over to first. One pitch and one out. That's inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul ball. Fisher, the tall righty. He features a slider, a curve, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. This one in the air. Murakami settles under this one. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Brenton Doyle. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-1 now. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
That's a ball.
Got him swinging. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. Popped up. Tovar gets under it. And there's one down. On the ground. Oh, he gloves it. Throws from his knees.
Hey.
But it's not in time. Base hit. Here's Jordan Alvarez. Number 59 gets the ball now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swang and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back singles. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit into the gap. 1 run will score. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. And now just a 2-run deficit. At the plate, Munetaka Murakami.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Oh, that pitch is out.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one misses. Ball 3. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Jaden Hill comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And the 1-0. Slice to right. And that is the inning.
All these Rockies digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Now on the bump, Ryan King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fulford in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Castro aboard here at first with nobody out. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Back to top of the lineup, digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. And that one clips the corner.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
In the dirt. Inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
What do you got?
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Hey!
Pitch misses.
Damn.
And that's ball 1. There's the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball 2.
Misses. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so some.
And he got him. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, Ben Rice. Hit in the air left field. Moniak settles underneath it. One away. In the air, right field. Freeman on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Nathan Lucas.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Houston. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Gets it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies. Just a slow ground ball this time. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking. And the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
On the ground to short, Tovar. To first,
He's out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Late swing fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Ball inside.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The Rockies trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Battling here as he fouls it away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third, and he's out easily. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball, that's in.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. Ball 3. Alvarez off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, we go to the top of the 7th. Brenton Doyle. Digging in for the Rockies.
Astros, number 64, Tony.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. That clips the corner. Santillan, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, and he works in a slider. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Nope.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Castro stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Trying to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Myers moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that bottom of the 7th. So here's the Astros cleanup. Munetaka. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies. That Halverson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Rice, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, stepping in, Braxton Fulford. Hey! Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies, Jake McCarthy.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball inside.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He flexes his power with that swing. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Right side, and that's just foul.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This one belted, deep left field, on its way, gone! They do it again, back-to-back homers. Nobody on, nobody out, a pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 8th. Late with the swing there. And that's the strikeout looking, and that's the first out. high fly ball out to center field. And there's 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Jake Myers. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Sanchez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly to second, and he's safe. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner held in third, and they'll be loaded again with no. So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Jimmy Hergen.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Deal 1. Bounced up the middle. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering misses. Ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Good on it.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Sammy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah. Oh, that drilled him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. That one pushed to the left and foul. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a foul straight back.
Ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in Houston. Digging in. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Rockies. Blaine Prim. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one. So digging in, Edouard Julien. 0 for 4, 2 groundouts, a flyout, and a strikeout. That one pulled foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Miller is just 1 strike away. Got it!